Oh my god.
Wow.
Did you see that? YouTube, what's going on? It's Mesa back at it with some Destiny 2. Alright folks, time for an obligatory best weapon in the game. But honestly guys, right now, this is my favorite gun in the game, and it happens to be the rebooted version of the exotic Graviton Lance. Now, I'm even going to go out on a limb and say that this is a groundbreaking exotic now. You know, Bungie's never done this before, where they take an exotic and they basically make it they make it completely different than what it was, which means that, hey, for the future, they could do this to other exotics. Now, this thing does not feel like a pulse rifle at all anymore. In fact, you gotta treat this thing like a scout rifle. Now, maybe that's why I like it so much, is because my favorite archetype in the game is scout rifles, and this thing does not act like a pulse rifle, even though it really is still a pulse rifle. Instead of 3-round bursts, it now fires 2 bullets. Now, this is not only my favorite in PvP, but in PvE, I like it even more. It kind of feels like, do I dare say it, a void version of the Gjallarhorn? Look at all those explosions. When you have ads clumped up around anything you kill, those void seekers, we're going to go into the perks and the changes in a minute here, just annihilate everything. And when it comes to the burns for, say, the weekly Heroic Strike playlist or even Nightfalls, well, it's solar this week, but when it's void, I am definitely going to be rocking this thing in every single strike. Now, right now in PvE activities, this is pretty much all I'm using. That or Skyburner's Oath. I might do a separate video on that, but I definitely prefer this over Skyburner's Oath. But I think in the Crucible, Vigilance Wing has a competitor right now, because this thing will flinch the heck out of people. Alright, so the main perk is second shot of the burst rips a hole through space-time, doing high damage and recoil it with no fall-off. I'm going to show you that in private matches. But the perk that really makes this stand out is Cosmology. Kills with this weapon cause enemy targets to detonate and spawn void projectiles that track targets. Now here's another clip like the intro where I kill one guy and his other 2 friends that were holding hands with him, they also die because of the void projectiles, so I got myself a triple down. Now the key to this thing in PvP is you have to land your crits. You gotta treat this thing like a scout rifle, and it will be a 3-burst kill, or as I call it, a 3-shot kill, because it feels like a scout rifle. Now, while Vigilance Wing is still one of the best exotics and weapons in general to use in the Crucible, Vigilance Wing is way more forgiving. Alright, so this thing, you gotta land your crits. Vigilance Wing, you can get away with a lot of body shots. You could 3-burst someone, get most, well, not all, but you could still get a lot of body shots and still kill them in 3 bursts. If you land all crits with Vigilance Wing, alright, you're really gonna down them fast. So, I'm not comparing time to kill. I think they're both very similar, but they're both very competitive. This thing will 3-shot people. I'm calling it 3-shot even though it's 3 bursts. And also it will flinch the heck out of people. So I was in a lot of gunfights with people with Vigilance Wing, and if my aim was on for that day, you guys know me, I call myself Bad Aim's McGillicuddy because I have terrible aim. But in some of these clips here where my aim actually was good, I was outgunning them because I was landing those crits and flinching them while they were shooting me with Vigilance Wing. So let me show you some stuff in private matches. So here I'm going to kill him in 3 bursts. Now the numbers it's doing is 59 and 12. 12 is the first shot of the burst. 59 is that second one, Black Hole. Second shot of a burst rips a hole through space-time, doing high damage and recoil with no fall off. But I don't even think the first round has fall off. So here I am at about 39 meters, 12 and 59 for criticals. I back up to around 44 meters, I'm seeing the same numbers, 59 and 12. Now the Graviton Lance is going to become more deadly when they finally release the Masterwork version. Right now there is no catalyst to pick up to make this into a Masterwork. However, it is in the database, and guess what the secret perk or hidden perk will be? Well, it's Hidden Hand, more aim assist. Remember that perk from Destiny 1? Yeah, that's what the database says. So this thing, no range drop off, flinches people like crazy, has high damage, it highlights targets when you're looking through your scope, and then you throw on Hidden Hand. This thing's going to be even more amazing when we get the Masterwork version of it. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section if you've tried this, both in PvE and PvP. I just keep infusing mine non-stop for just regular PvE stuff. Obviously, I'm not using this week in the weekly Heroic Strike playlist, but now that we have the legendary Nightfall challenge cards, yeah, I'll be probably going, all my friends and I will be going Void Burn, and whenever we get the weekly Heroic Strike playlist and it is Void Burn, this thing's going to be insane. So that's it, guys. Leave me a hashtag made it to the end if you did make it to the end. And do me a favor, drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually and always on YouTube. And that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.